Will XXXTentacion always be the one that got away in Billie's eyes? Why did so many boys reject the princess of pop in the past? And did Billie really just come out as queer? Billie's love life keeps getting weirder, and we've got all the juicy details. A kiss into fame. It may seem like the 19-year-old sensation Billie Eilish is a newcomer in the romance department, but that is far from true. From tragic romances to new flames, this pop star knows all about love and loss. Like any other celebrity, Billie Eilish once upon a time had a first kiss. I know, we can't imagine it either. And according to Billie, she wants it out of her imagination forever. On The Howard Stern Show, Billie recalled her first and most awkward date ever, in which the singer went to the movies with a boy. Eilish confirmed that because the movie was so horrible and her date decided to ditch it. But here's where it gets awkward. Right after Billie shared a kiss with her former crush, he said the infamous words, "Wow, that was really not as magical at all as I thought it was gonna be." Ouch! Imagine kissing Billie Eilish and thinking it was not magical. And to add insult to injury, Billie's date left her stranded in the movie theater, all alone. So it's safe to say that Billie's love life started off extremely weird. But here's where it gets even more awkward. After Billie Eilish told her extremely loyal fans about her first kiss, she actually name-dropped the boy after going on to sing "My Boy." Talk about sweet revenge. When fans discovered Henry Whitford's Instagram, they dragged Billie's former flame on Instagram continuously. Some fans went as far as pointing out his flaws and insisting that he had no right to treat Billie in that way. We cannot even begin to imagine what Henry would have felt like when thousands of strangers started calling him ugly all over social media because of a kiss that he had years ago. Though Whitford doesn't post very often, he's managed to gain over 25,000 followers for sharing a kiss with our superstar. But followers can only boost one's ego so much. Imagine being known as the guy who ditched the world's most famous pop star at the movie theater? Awkward. The Bieber fever. After Billie's awkward first date, everything just went downhill in the romance department for the princess of pop. After being asked the question by a reporter in an August 2019 interview if she'd ever been in love before, Billie replied, "I was in love, but not at the moment." Fans took to the internet to ask who was Billie actually in love with, and all sources kept pointing to was none other than Justin Bieber. It's perfectly normal for teens to idolize pop stars, especially if they're super hot like Justin, but Billie maybe took it a little too far. The singer admitted to being completely obsessed with Justin Bieber for years, to the point where it completely consumed her, and her parents decided to take her to therapy to get help. Billie even admitted that she'd sob all the time because she loved Justin so much. Eilish added, "I can't even explain it to sound normal. I was in love with him. Everything about me was about him, and everything I did was for him. It was so miserable." And if you thought that was weird, wait till you hear this. Billie made her appearance on Justin's documentary, Seasons, and revealed that she is so crazy about him that even if he pooped on a plate, she would be excited.
Anything that he makes at all, I'm excited about. I don't care if he pooped and put it on a plate and put that in the store. I'm excited.
We can't help but wonder, do feelings that strong really ever go away? Considering the fact that Eilish and Justin are now pretty good friends, there sure must be some awkwardness between them. We also wonder how Haley feels about this, knowing that Billie has openly professed her love for Justin. Too perfect to date? Though Billie likes to keep her personal life private, her documentary The World a Little Blurry features a glimpse of her past relationship with the 24-year-old rapper 7AMP, also known as Brandon Q. Adams. When the pair began dating towards the end of 2018, Billie and Brandon seemed to be smitten, with the pop star even appearing on the rapper's album cover. But this was short-lived, as Eilish broke it off shortly after. In the documentary, Billie explained, "I just wasn't happy, and I didn't want the same things he wanted, and I don't think that's fair for him." Eilish also appeared upset in footage shot on Valentine's Day, for which Q didn't give her a gift, in addition to acting weird and distant. First, Billie gets ditched on one Valentine's Day, and then gets given 0 gifts on the other. Our girl deserves better, and fans seem to think so too, as they commented, "No one deserves Billie. She's too perfect." The fact that Billie keeps getting rejected is extremely weird, considering the fact that she's mega famous and gorgeous. We just can't seem to figure out why. Is it because of the fame, or does it have something to do with Billie herself? too bad to be bae? Though Billie never fully admitted to dating the late rapper XXXTentacion, it was clear that the pair had a lot of love for each other, to the point where fans thought that it was weird that they were never really official. At the time of his passing, there were a lot of controversies surrounding XXXTentacion, which explains why, if there was a romance, Billie would have kept it under wraps. The rapper was awaiting trial on allegations of laying hands on his pregnant ex-girlfriend and several other accusations. Speaking to the New York Times about her relationship with Tentacion, Billie said, "I want to be able to mourn. I don't want to be shamed for it. I don't think I deserve getting hate for loving someone that passed." Billie later played Tentacion's song "Look at Me" to her fans and said, "No matter what was going on in his life, he was always there for me." The singer then shared a screenshot showing XXXTentacion checking up on her shortly before he passed, telling fans, "He is the strongest human being I've ever known. I love him. This is so painful." Other fans even pointed out the pain in Billie's eyes as she spoke of the late rapper. In August 2018, Billie spoke up further about her past flame by telling interviewers, "He was someone that stuck with me and got me through something that I felt like I would not have gotten through if it weren't for him. All he was trying to do was be better. That was my person. He was like a beam of light and just tried to do everything for other people. He was the most selfless guy I've ever met in my life, hands down." We can't help but feel sorry for Billie because she and Tentacion would have been a great couple together. The controversial boyfriend. In September 2020, Billie spoke about how she intends to keep her love life super private, telling UK radio show Capital Breakfast with Roman Kemp,
"I definitely want to keep that private. I mean, like, I've had relationships and kept them private, and even the ones that I've had and like the tiny amount that I let the world see, I regret. I think about like the people that have made their relationships like OD public, and then they break up, and it's like, what if it goes bad?"
Though Billie hasn't been saying anything directly, she definitely hasn't been keeping her love life private. The pop star was seen going on several coffee runs and casual strolls with actor Matthew Tyler Force a few times in 2021. Though neither of the stars has confirmed their relationship status, the first pictures of them looking pretty cozy say it all, especially when Billie rested her head on Matthew's shoulder. Did we forget to mention that the pair enjoyed a VIP trip to Disneyland in California, coming prepared with handfuls of snacks and drinks? Fans seem to be worried about Billie's new flame because of the 10-year age gap between the entertainers. Eilish is 19 and Matthew is 29, which leads fans to believe that the relationship may spell disaster. But here's where it gets super weird and super shocking. The 29-year-old came under fire for his racially insensitive, sexist, and homophobic social media posts, in which he used anti-gay slurs and even the N-word. The actor also shamed women in a series of tweets and wrote extremely inappropriate comments about celebrities such as Kim K, Adele, and Lady Gaga. After the posts resurfaced and gained major backlash online, Matthew denied them. But after realizing that he'd been caught, the actor posted an Instagram story on his private account and apologized for the posts. We all know Billie is huge on body positivity, and Matthew's resurfaced tweets and comments had some pretty disturbing things to say about the weight of some of the celebs. Fans immediately insisted that Billie and he are over, which we think is actually true because Eilish tries to steer clear of anything that will tarnish her image, even at the expense of love and relationships. We definitely can't forget how she was so quick to cancel Bad Baby. Another fan commented, "I'd like to give Matthew the benefit of the doubt since he wrote those tweets a decade ago, but then I remembered that he wasn't exactly a child 10 years ago." That is true. We can't forget that the actor is almost 30 years old. And as for Billie, we don't think she'll stick around much longer. I love girls. Billie has been receiving a lot of backlash from fans in 2021 regarding her sexuality. The pop star even lost 2 million followers on Instagram because of it. Though Billie has made it somewhat clear that she only likes men, fans can't seem to understand why her music videos and a picture of her kissing a girl going viral suggests the total opposite. After releasing her single Lost Cause, fans were quick to see that Billie was flirting with a couple of other girls in the video, to the point where the public began questioning whether Billie was coming out or not, considering the video itself was dropped during Pride Month. To promote the video, Billie posted behind-the-scenes footage on her Instagram, captioning it, "I love girls." Fans were pretty certain that this was Billie's way of telling us that she is in fact attracted to girls. One fan wrote, "So what if Billie said in the past that she was straight? Most of us did. She's not your friend. You're not entitled to people's private lives. All I see in this situation is grown adults obsessing over a teenager's sexuality. Pretty gross and pathetic. But other fans still continue to accuse the pop star of queerbaiting solely as a marketing strategy to promote her single. Until Billie confirms anything, we'll never truly know. Now, we'd love to hear your thoughts on Billie's very weird love life. Is Eilish really thinking of going long-term with actor Matthew Tyler, or is the pop star taking a liking for girls instead? Be sure to leave your comments below.